The onion is being cut by our chef Abdul, the super chef, and he's very good at that. He is very good at this. He has the familiarity and he has been doing this for a long time for making this biryani. So he has very good experience of doing that. Hopefully, he will definitely he will be able to cook some good biryani today.
Inshallah. So now we're gonna start marinating the turkey. It's around 3 pounds of turkey, and I'm gonna add the ginger garlic paste in there. For 3 pounds, you need around like 3 full spoons of ginger garlic paste, and then after that, mix it really well by using your hand or spoon, whatever is your preference. Then after that, immediately after that, I prefer to add salt according to your taste. Then I keep adding the ground spices, turmeric, garam masala, coriander powder, cumin seed, four or 5 pieces of cloves. And one thing we are missing here, we are not missing, we have that already. The important thing which gives the flavor to the biryani is cinnamon sticks. It gives the rich flavor to the biryani, so I like that. So mix it well with either hand or spoon. Mix it really well. So we're gonna keep this primary marination aside, and in the meantime we're gonna cut this mint leaves and cilantro and green chili, make a fine paste, make it in a fine paste form, and add that to the primary marination to do secondary marination. So, oh man, it should not be that.
Say something positive. Describe something if you can.
So the onion is going to be deep fried until I cut some more onion. That's what you can say.
Here to see. Now we are frying the onion in this stage. Cooking this biryani is a little bit lengthy process, but when you finish cooking, the taste is it is very tasty, and you will forget all of your hard work.
So I'm trying to cut this cilantro. This will go in the primary marination for the dum biryani. So I'm trying to just cut it in the form of paste.
Why are you adding this cilantro here?
Because this is part of the process. We have to.
What does it add here?
It gives the flavor to the biryani. It gives the rich flavor to the biryani.
Okay.
And also the most important part is adding the mint, which is again gives flavor to the biryani. So to take out
The root.
stuff. And so now I'm cutting the mint leaf so that I can mix it with the cilantro and add that mixture into primary marination. Because I'm trying to make it in the paste form. Double checking the onion which is being fried, and we have to fry the onion until they turn golden brown, which is gonna take like 20 minutes from now. So I'm gonna cut the green chilies now to make it a little paste of all the herbs. I have my own trick. I use my own trick to make it in the paste form. I just try to smash it with a sharp knife. Ouch!
Careful. Be careful.
So then our herbs are ready to be added into the primary marination. But one thing I forgot to add in this marination was red chili powder. So before I add the herbs, I'm gonna add the red chili powder to make it a little bit.
So how spicy you're going to make it?
It depends. It's your personal choice how much spicy you want to make it. So generally it's less spicy. I'm gonna keep the spice level less. So I'm gonna add less chili powder, less amount of chili powder. So I would mix it with the spoon to homogenize it, and then all the herb mix that I just made by using a knife. So I would rather use my hand instead of spoon to mix it really well.
Yeah, I also believe so, because if you can use your hand, it will be better, so that the mixing will be uniform.
Yep. So the onions have been fried and they look golden brown, ready to be added into the marination. We're gonna add onion and yogurt together. So in next step, we're gonna add onion and yogurt into the marination to make a final marination, and after that we're gonna keep this marination for half an hour and start processing our rice. We can add the onion as much as needed, and rest of the onion you can keep it to be added in the last step. So add this much of onion, and I feel that this much of onion are enough for this much of meat, and the remaining part of the onion I'm gonna keep for the last step. So I'm gonna homogenize it a little bit with my hand, and I'll see if I need more onion. I need more onion, so I'm gonna add more onion here. So this should be fine. Now I'm gonna open my yogurt, and
The color looks absolutely beautiful, tasty, yummy.
Smells good as well.
Smells good as well, true. I'm hungry right now.
Me too. today I'm gonna be using my hand throughout this process to homogenize it.
To mix it, right?
Yeah.
So, homogenization is a tough word for some people, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For the technical people, maybe it's okay, but for non-science people, it will be difficult.
So I'm just a normal mixing.
Yeah.
So this is done. I'm gonna keep this marination for 30 minutes and I'm gonna start processing my rice after this stage. We're gonna start processing our rice. So I warm up the water and I'm gonna add some spices in this water. I'm gonna add
bay leaves.
I'm gonna add some bay leaves.
Yeah, that should be good.
3 of them. I'm gonna add some 3 to 4 pieces of cloves. I'm gonna add some cumin powder, cumin seeds. Pardon me. Then I'm gonna add some. The most important thing in biryani, the whole process is cinnamon stick. That's gonna give rich flavor to biryani. Here's my cinnamon sticks. I'm also gonna add some salt. And we'll let this water to boil, and when it starts boiling it, then we will add our rice, which we. And one thing we have to make sure that before we add rice to the meat, we have to make sure that our rice are kept in the water for at least 1 hour. So this is how it's done. I keep my rice in the water for at least 1 hour. Then we're going to add this rice in the water after it starts boiling. Water started boiling, so now it's time to add our rice in this water, boiling water, and cook it for 5 to 7 minutes.
So we do not want to cook the rice here.
We are not actually cooking a whole rice here. We are cooking only to 40% here, and the rest of the 60% is going to be with meat. So I'm mixing this rice thoroughly in the hot boiling water, mixed with the spices, and I make sure that this rice are like 40% done, which is gonna take around 3 minutes more. And we're gonna filter this water out by using mesh, and we're gonna add this dried rice into this. Now rice are done, so we're gonna go back to our meat marinated, and we're gonna add some oil. And this is the same oil in which we fried our onion, and I added some lemon in this oil, and we're gonna mix this oil with our marinated meat a little bit, and the rest of them keep it for the later step. And I'm gonna mix this up thoroughly with the spoon. Don't like to use hand when there's oil involved, and just flatten this meat out. Now we are ready to add our rice into this marination. This is the most final step. So now we are ready to add our rice partially cooked rice into the meat. Make sure you don't let it fall down. Flatten this. lot of rice. Smells good.
Smells really very yummy to me. I cannot wait to start eating.
So this is ready to be cooked on the low flame. But before I start my flame, I'm gonna add my remaining onion which we fried earlier to this mixture of rice and meat. So this mixture is ready to put it on the high flame for 10 minutes first, then we'll reduce our flame to low flame for 40 minutes. So this is sealed, so I'm gonna put this lid on it and we're gonna put it on the high flame for 10 minutes. After that we're gonna reduce the flame to the low flame for 50 minutes. Now you can see flames are coming out of this part. So this is the time to transfer from high flame to low flame. So then we'll put it at 1. It's been more than 1 hour, then I'm gonna remove the lid and remove this aluminum foil. And this is our biryani.
Looks delicious to me.
Ready to be eaten. Let's put this first. Now let's check the meat. It's a little bit more rice comparatively. So serve it with the meat and rice together. Fine, that's it.
It's mixed little bit because I'm making it again. Otherwise, adding some rice on the plate, that doesn't make sense. It will be fine.
So, how are you? Okay?
Just another seconds.
Oh, man.
There.
Homemade.
Homemade, who got it?
It's okay, right? Sameem, you can upload it.